Today, Precarious plays
Samurai Legend Musashi. Alright, got my tiger's eye. This is a foe, and we're gonna do this one in detail because he sucks. And because this is something that even if we release the audio, being able to see it is a much bigger deal.
Yeah,
this elite ninjaroid fellow, he has a power. He is one of the last powers you can learn in the game. Almost. And I was really struggling to learn it from him. You might have noticed at the end of the last episode, he had a screw attack, basically.
Yeah.
And it breaks your focus. It's a new set of problems, but now I understand what you're supposed to do. The move that you actually learn from him is the red technique, like Kaioken.
Yeah.
That he has there going on. Stop it. Stop it. Oh, it's just so finicky. Would you help me out here and say something?
I'm just watching your mastery of things. I don't know. Oh boy.
Leaving me to fight the thing and do the talking all at the same time. You should go to prison. You should go to co-host prison for that.
Okay, bye.
Okay, no, I got it.
You did it.
Okay.
You motherfucker did it.
All right.
See, I helped.
Now I'll explain how it works. You learn this technique from this guy, but whenever he's not using Kaioken, it's awful to try to learn it because he does this screw attack and it breaks your lock-on. So you have to start your focusing. You have to start refocusing on him.
Yeah.
There, first one, got the technique, never gonna use it, but I have it, it's mine, I earned it with my knowledges.
Plus,
that went on for much longer. Like, we devoted half an episode to me trying to fight that guy, and it didn't even, eventually I got mad and I gave up and then moved on to the next one and got it from the third or fourth one that I fought.
That guy was rough and tough and buff. Buff and tough and rough.
He was
surf and turf.
He was a sassy mister.
Yeah. You're just full of it today.
What?
Chuckleheads and sassy misters.
I keep waiting for somebody that looks the part so I can call somebody a chowderhead.
A chowderhead?
Yeah, I like chowderhead.
I don't think you're gonna find any chowderheads in here.
You don't think so?
No.
I think we'll be able to find.
I mean, I suppose you do fly
chowderheads
around on a whale and over an endless ocean and an island chain, so maybe you might find a chowderhead.
You know that's not... Fish doesn't... The brain is the key to the chowderhead insults.
This is such a cool room. So strong.
Yeah.
So many gothic arches. Look up at the ceiling, at the vaulted ceiling again. Ooh.
I feel
they didn't have to do that. They could have just had that fade out.
They could have just had it fade to black, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And I feel like they really nailed a lot of the geometry.
Mm-hmm.
They really stayed with it. They stuck with the really sharp angles throughout the room.
Yeah, well, and it really reflects the coffin door, the coffin-shaped door entryway. This feels like a very glorified place.
Though I have to say,
it's very grand.
It does feel like something that was made with zero intention of ever having to actually use it. I'm a little spoiled for a couple of reasons when it comes to level geometry.
Yeah.
Environments that you move through. Because I've played so many games in my life that are various forms of managerial stuff. You know, your Harvest Moons and more recently your Minecrafts or your Terrarias and what have you.
Yeah.
Areas where you design the space, which that part is less applicable to Harvest Moon, but you get what I'm going for, right?
Yeah, like The Sims and such.
Yeah, The Sims.
When you build your house.
Dwarf Fortress. You have it's critical that you know how to use the space, right?
Yeah.
And
it's important.
the space is important to you because you put the thing together.
Mm-hmm.
And this feels like this feels like it was made in creative mode.
Oh yeah, infinite blocks, you know.
Like just from on high, just floating above the whole thing, being like, well, this looks nice.
Yeah, like somebody was trying to recreate a temple that they saw one day.
So this right here, right?
Yeah.
This feels like if I were to try to recreate this in, I'm going to say like The Sims, because in The Sims you can actually do things on the diagonal,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
More easily than you could in something like say Minecraft.
Yeah.
Although because of the geometry, I guess you could actually just build it this way.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I think this would still work.
Yeah.
If you did it at this
At
angle.
that angle, yeah.
Yeah. Probably you would run into problems with that. Like the main entryway.
Yeah, that's a very creepy coffin.
Yeah. But there should definitely be like a little staircase like right here.
Mm-hmm.
Leading up from this space, and this shouldn't be a square. This should be like a 7-sided object.
Mm-hmm.
Because there should be like another little square that just runs from here to there, right?
Mm-hmm.
So it feels very fake,
Yeah.
but it does look really cool.
It does, yeah.
I'm sort of torn, you know? Yeah.
Sorry, I was just remembering something that we might have realized last time.
What's that?
We'll see.
Okay.
We will realize it at the time it needs realized.
It feels like Chrono Trigger, right?
What about this feels like Chrono Trigger?
Just this sense of deja vu. It's a Groundhog Day situation.
Yeah.
Because all of this has happened before.
And all of it will happen again.
No. No, it better not.
No, absolutely not.
The series is canceled if we have to do it again.
No, don't say that. You know that's not. Oh. There. Oh, man. You have to love all this crazy shit. Like, this place that we are in is just the most ridiculous series of rooms and dungeons and guards. It really goes to show, oh gosh, his name is Gandrake, right?
Yeah.
It really goes to show his, like, wealth and ridiculosity.
You know, that
It's a very good display of impracticality.
there is something to be said of designing a space whenever you do have an overabundance of resources.
Yeah.
Because, you know, once I get to a certain point in Dwarf Fortress or recently like RimWorld, Minecraft for sure,
Yeah.
after a certain point, you do sort of start like adding unnecessary columns and you make rooms bigger than they probably need to be and you add a crazier variety of materials because, damn it, you can. You found all of that wood from the jungle. You're going to use it. And Audette, you're gonna like it. Shut up. Just let me work.
Oh man. Like, look at all this crazy lattice work on all the walls. Nobody got time for that, except for Gandrake. And that door it's a sliding door, but it has 3 panels that retract at different angles.
You know, the Ninjaroids, his private army,
Yeah.
they have claw hands, so I don't think that they would have been able to do this. Do you think he hired, like, a country's worth of contractors to come in and do this?
Maybe, or he had, like, Smart Kid, whatever his name is.
Make Ninjaroids with hands?
Yeah.
Specifically for this?
Yeah, probably.
Wait, no, some of the Ninjaroids have hands because of the ones with the drills and the picks and stuff. Ooh, you. Ooh, you.
Ooh.
I've been keeping a gentle mental count.
Gentle mental.
A gentle mental count. This is, I believe, either number 3 or number 4. And I know I didn't learn it from this one.
Yeah.
sorry, I just can't get over that.
You can't get over how
Because-
hard it was to learn one of like the last techniques in the game.
Well, I was having a good time, remember? And I was thinking, you know, after it's all said and done, I had a good time playing this game again. It was fun to reminisce with it. And I didn't mind doing it again. And then that guy happened, and I was immediately furious again. Oh no!
Oh no, what?
I forgot to get the decoy technique from Cat Sensei.
Oh. Oh, is that really bad?
Well, remember how I used it to completely waste like 2 of the bosses?
Shit.